Voice of Talent, sponsored by the Candy Junction.
Today, I've got someone special here, the one and only Kami Kano.
Saying about a man like me. Yeah, I turn cold when I pick the mic up. 7 years out of the game, I think I might just do. I'd be your lost soul, I don't think I'd make it through. Praying for the lost mothers, and if you lost your mom, I pray the Lord give valleys and valleys and drips. We be walking them pistols and nakeds with bullets, we popping them. Haters are hitting, keep hitting you and stopping us. You get to Pakistan bangers, we dropping them. Flow mirror hard, got me sitting thinking, was it all a lie? I put you first, I never bought a tear to your eyes. Everything I did.
Oh, thank you for coming. You know what I mean? You're the star here. So first I want to straight away get down on this business now. So firstly I want to know like what got you into music and who inspired you?
Got me into music. I was about 13 in school actually. You remember the song from RDB, Sonia and Sonia?
Oh yes.
There was a bit of rap in that song, wasn't there? And I used to rap on that song.
Alright.
So kind of knew all the lyrics and everything. I used to go to my cousin's weddings and stuff. I used to start, singing it. From there, everyone, whenever I went, they were like, yo, sing that song. And I started rapping. And from there, I just started listening to more music. Started off with RDB, Sonia and Sonia, but my biggest inspiration was like Notorious B.I.G., Tupac, all the old school rappers. I started getting into more hip hop. Took it from there, just become a part of me ever since.
So I'm just thinking now, I remember, I'm sure you were part of the Explosive family? Yes. So I was, yes, a very long time that was. So after that, obviously you come on the scene and everything. The last track I remember from you was Girls Like That.
Girl like that.
Yeah, then
after a very long time ago.
Yes, that's what I mean. It was a long time ago now. After that, you kind of disappeared, and then you come back with, is it Packstar with Blitzeye? So what happened in the middle of this then? Like, did you take a break or?
Basically, when we released Girl Like That, I was just like getting into the peak of my career.
Yeah.
Because that was like one of our first drops. We had like planned so many straight after. Because of personal reasons I can't talk about, I had to leave music. I left it for 8 years.
8 years, wow, 8 years. So how long have you been in the game now?
In the game, well, I started at 13.
13.
I was starting at that professionally. I started when I was about 15, 16. Now I'm in my 30s.
So what you looking about 15 years-ish?
15.
Wow.
Going back to Explosive Family, that's where everything started.
Yeah, I remember them.
I've got
I think you used to go to Melee, didn't you, as well, to do them in Melees? I do remember that.
With Blitz and Sam, they were like the main guys.
Yeah.
They're a bit older than me. To be honest with you, a lot of what I'm doing, I have to credit them. I have to credit them because they are the ones that taught me how to deal with the studio, how to improve on my rapping skills, any skill basically, like performing, everything. Like they took me on when they didn't need to.
Wow.
Because I used to, in school, there was nobody else doing what I was doing. I had a PC, which a lot of people didn't have at that time.
I think everyone had it.
But surprisingly, a lot of people didn't have a PC or a laptop back then. And I bought a PC mic, and downloaded the software. I used to record my own songs.
Wow. Unreleased songs and it.
Yeah, even I don't want to listen back to them ones, but I used to record them, and then the smartphone D500 and stuff like that, they started coming out that time. So from the PC I put it onto the phone, took it to school, and they were like, how have you done that? Wow. It's funny because I actually went to like Explosive Family. They just seen a kid like, I don't want to do studios, and I was like, okay, if you're serious, like, bring the CD in. expecting me to like, where the hell is this kid gonna get a CD? A week later, I recorded a CD with like 7 8 songs.
It's a demo, in I guess.
It's a demo. Obviously, they're like, where's this 15, 16-year-old kid gonna get a demo from? You know, let's just brush him off.
Yeah.
But then obviously they're saying that this guy's serious. Like, forget how good the song is, but the fact that he bought this, bought the demo, that's where it all kicked off for me, really.
So, what do you think of the Asian music scene at the moment?
At the moment, it's changed dramatically.
Yeah.
It's changed really. I'm trying to, you know, figure my sound out right now. Because if I go off what I was doing 8 years ago,
it's not.
I can bring certain things from that into this, which I see a lot of things, you know, like a lot of people are lacking basic, you know, music sense and knowledge. There's a lot of, you know, there's not a lot of originality going on. Right?
No, true.
And, you know, with me, I have to be, as an artist, being called an artist is creating art.
No, true. Music is an art,
it is an art. That's why we are called artists. You can call yourself a singer or a rapper, but being an artist is creating something. That's why I enjoy creating something. So the past few releases,
trust me, I'm in love with that song because I heard it when I was in Pakistan. Ghana, Jelena,
when I see Jasmine, she's a gangster.
Yeah, I think she just releases that song, hasn't she? I'm sure she
I
has.
think she has too. She copied me.
Yeah, because Joe took that it. Yeah. Wow. Right. What's the most useless talent you have?
The useless
talent you have?
The useless talent. I would say food, but I'm a good cook. So what else?
Right. So
musically or in life.
Just generally in life, what you're so useless at?
I'm such a positive guy. I don't look at my negatives.
Yeah, man. So any of you single girls out there, I don't know if he's married or not, but get on to him. He's not useless.
Just follow me. I'm not useless. I'm not useless.
Another one for you. Do you sing in the shower? And if you do, what song?
I do sing in the shower. I even sing in my car. I sing everywhere.
Okay,
It's just not in public.
what song did?
I sing all sorts. I sing Muslim songs. What I create and what I listen to is two different things.
Because that was going to be my next question. When you are out and about everywhere, you know, you're driving, you want to shows, you're doing shows, blah blah. What do you actually listen to?
Before going to a show, I listen to something that will pump me up.
Is that like hard music or
like Jay-Z, Linkin Park kind of thing? Like music, a lot of rap. Still, Dr. Dre, my favorite album. 2001. It's my favorite album. I listen to that. There's just certain events and different songs, you know. On the motorway, you got your motorway tunes. Right now, I like EP.1.
Yes.
Mickey sings big. In the Pakistani scene, there's a lot of good artists as well. DJ Rabi's up and coming.
Yes.
I know what's coming from him and should be special. Falak.
He just released his track.
He's been quiet for a while, but
Well, he's recently got married, hasn't he? So
was he? Okay.
yeah, he's recently got married, so I think that's why he's been quiet.
Bilal Said.
Bilal Said, yeah.
There's a lot of talent. In the UK, man, there's nothing really going on. I would like to see a bit more.
No, true.
See a bit more from the UK.
True. If you weren't doing music, what would you be doing? What was your dream to become if you weren't going to think about music? Because I guess when you were young, you weren't really thinking, you know what I mean? I'm gonna.
Music is all I know. From a young age, I've been doing music. And when I had that 8-year break, I did get into videography and editing.
Alright.
So I'm always into media.
Media.
But if there's one thing, I'll probably be a chef. I love cooking.
Wow. We'll have to go to his house and.
No, I'll bring it here.
Oh wow!
No, anytime.
Oh wow, that would be amazing, eh? Having chefs Kami Kano's food.
Maybe one day, maybe I might open something.
Hey, forget about Gordon Ramsay, yeah. We got chef here. Right. So, like, obviously, like you said, the music scene has changed a lot. Now, if you really look at social media, has that helped a lot of these music artists?
Yeah, of course. Social media right now is different as well. Like 8 years ago,
Yeah.
it was totally different. I had a following then. Like I was on loads of different things. I've been on loads of different things. People won't even know, like High Five, MySpace, all that.
Yeah, High Five, MySpace, I've
You
heard of them,
remember
yeah.
them? A lot of people probably
Yeah,
watching
probably
that.
not,
What the
yeah.
hell is he going on about? But MSN Messenger days, what was that? Apple, the BBM,
Yeah.
all that stuff. Like, I had lots of followers. Obviously, when I left, kind of just dropped everything. So I've come back now. It's fresh. Like, I've come back from zero followers, basically, just building it up, which will take time.
Yeah. The only reason why I asked you this question is because just me as a fan. Now, back in the days, the only time you would see these big artists was in Millie. I think that's it. You would never interact with these musicians or anything, or you go into the shows, or
100%.
that's it. And I think social media has played a big part just for those fans, because you see loads of these music artists going on lives, you see their daily routines, what they're up to, what's coming up, and I think it's not just helped the fans, I think it's helped music artists as well to spread the word.
Like I said, it's changed. Before, you could, like you said, just go to events and meet fans there. It's become a bit harder for artists now.
Yeah.
Everyone's busy, you
Yeah.
can't come alive every day.
Not true.
And some people do fair play to them. If they're doing that, obviously the following is
Yeah,
grow.
gonna hope,
A
yeah.
lot of artists haven't got time to do that. Obviously, you're busy creating craft, doing this. You've got other jobs, you've got other commitments. Back then, it was different. You could drop 3 tracks in a year. You think, wow,
Yeah.
you dropped 3 tracks this year. Now, man, if you drop 3 tracks, you drop 1, 2 months later, they forget about you.
No, true, because
It's all changed.
do you think there's too much music artists in the business now?
Coming out of the UK, I think there isn't. There's a different scene being created, which is happening.
Well, when you're saying the different scene now, me personally, I'm thinking of the grime. There's a lot of grime coming into the Asian
I'm all for it, man. I'm all for
Yeah.
it. Big up all these new rappers, man.
rappers, yeah.
JJ, Pac-Man, all these guys,
Yeah.
man. They are coming in and they're mixing it with Asian, which is good. It's a different style.
Yeah.
I think
It is going with the flow as well, especially
people are working together as well.
Yeah,
That's a
how
big thing.
people are going through it all as well. Like if someone's into grime, especially an Asian person, and they've got the Asian bit as well in it, and it kind of gels in as well. And I personally like it. I'm not a fan of grime as well. I don't
To
have.
be honest with you, I hardly ever listen to grime, but when Apne are doing something, I look for supporting people. Fair play to them. I like what's coming. It's a different scene. It seems to be working. It's something I probably will do as well.
Right, if you could change anything in the music industry, what would it be?
More originality. More from the UK side. Obviously, Punjab and everywhere they've got their thing. This grime scene is doing good. That's original. Yeah, I want to see more of that. Big up the Birmingham guys, man.
Yeah, I've heard big things from them. A lot of things they're doing. So me personally, I am seeing a lot of UK artists, doing a lot of things, where you're thinking, wow, like especially this Eid. As soon as Eid come, since then till now, it's just like every week new tracks coming out. It's just like, what the hell's happened? I know because of this COVID thing, you know, it's
Yeah.
kind of messed everything up. But as fans, that's what you want to do, because you don't want one track and then you're listening to it, and then after that a few months you got a next track of someone else. It's just like, what the hell's happening? But at the moment everyone's just dropping, and do you know what, for us fans, we are loving it, because this is what
That's
we
it's all
want.
about.
You know what I mean?
That's what it's all about, pleasing the fans.
Fans,
At
yeah.
the end of the day, what makes a star is the fans.
Yeah, that's why I always said the fans make you and they can break you.
And obviously, you know, back in the days, the mentality of
Yeah.
artists
Yeah.
wasn't good, you know.
Yeah, I know, they're all too big-headed, weren't they? I
Too
personally
big.
say it
I've
myself.
seen it, I've sat with people,
Yeah.
and this is where I want to like, kind of change. You know,
Change,
I'm
yeah.
not young in this game anymore, so I'm like a peer to some people. You know, I'm all up for helping people, and you can't move like that. You know, if you think you're something else, you look down on people.
No,
you
true,
never
true,
get
true.
anywhere. Especially this era of time as well. You know,
Yes,
with social
yes.
media.
I've kind of experienced it with music artists. You know, like we've got a bigger following than this new kid that's coming up on the scene. So personally, why should I help him, let him get a bigger following, and then we will, you know, talk business? And I think, you know, there was that time when you had no following and you needed help. So why not help these artists? Because, you know, in the next 5-10 years or whatever, you're gonna finish. You know, you might sit back and nurture these new talent that are coming, and I think they should do something about this. You know, help these new artists, because I know when you're moving away, a new scene's gonna kick in. You know, like back in my days, it used to be the RDB. First, it used to be just at Bollywood. Then it come like the RDBs, and you know, with the rapping and the Asian music together. And now it's come this grime scene. Now we don't know what's gonna come next, and you know, it will hopefully blow bigger. But I think, you know, these big stars really need to help these young stars.
You know, it's not even stars, you know, artists, it's from even presenters, you know,
Yeah.
radio presenters,
Yeah.
all these guys with big
Yeah.
followings, they want you, it's reality, they want you to have a big following to the mess with.
Yeah,
But the thing is, this is how I would deal with these people. You know, like, if I create my own following, I wouldn't mess with these people.
yeah. Not
Like,
true.
you know
true.
what? I don't need you, and I needed
Yeah.
you. You
Yeah,
wasn't
weren't
there,
innit?
and
Yeah.
I'm talking with people that, you know, on that level where they're ready for the next level.
Yeah.
I'm helping them. Obviously, I'm advising them as well, because I'm like, listen, you know what? These people don't know yourself.
Yeah,
You
yeah,
know,
yeah.
the thing is, they want you to gain followers. Then what's the use of you?
Yeah.
Not the artists, you know, that the presenters. Their job is to help people like us.
Yeah.
You know.
Not
But
true.
if we are building our own without them,
I think what I actually see it as is, personally, right, I've worked so hard to grow this following. Now, why should I give some kid that just started, why should I give them
as an
limelight?
artist, some artists think like that, some don't. But I'm talking about, you know, for example, the radio stations.
Yeah,
Their job is to bring up
yeah,
and coming UK talent. I'm not, you know what? Just say it, BBC.
yeah. Oh, I think everyone's against BBC.
BBC.
I tell you straight.
BBC, that's their job. That's what
Yeah.
they get paid for. But they do the opposite.
Yeah.
You know, instead of bringing up and coming, they're working with the people that are already.
Already up. Yeah.
If you go on their website, it says
No,
that, you
not
know,
true. Yeah, no, I know exactly.
That's
I've
what
heard
their
loads
job
of stories are.
we pay out of our
Exactly.
tax money for that. You get me?
Exactly. Yeah.
All this TV licensing, we pay for that out of our pockets.
What are your top 5 favorite artists?
Artists in general, or
Yeah, just
Asian?
general. Well, call it in the Asian, for the Asian scene, innit?
For the Asian scene, you know what? As for success, the way this artist come in, Imran Khan,
Oh yes,
can't
yes.
beat him.
Imran Khan, we love you.
Imran Khan, you can't mess with
Yeah,
him.
you
What
can't
he's
mess
done
with
for
him,
the
yes.
scene,
Yes.
how he's coming.
Mm.
Like, you know what? Right now, I think he's like not ready for this era. Personally, I don't think he fits in this era, because back in them, you know,
Yeah.
10, 8 years or whatever.
Yes.
Yeah, he come on when I was in there. I performed alongside him, you know, back in Paris. Nowadays, you can't get away with saying cheesy things. You get
Yeah.
people,
Yeah.
what is he on about? That's just typical Imran, you know.
Yeah,
That's cheesy
yeah.
lyrics. His music is.
I think
bang on.
he's already made it.
He's made it.
Meaning
Like,
he can drop
look, he's my
anything.
number one. Don't get me wrong.
I'm
He's my
saying,
number one.
like with him,
Him,
he's
his
done it,
time is,
hasn't he?
yeah.
So, you know what I mean?
He's
He
done
knows
it.
he just drops anything, people will like
He's
it, people
done it.
just so he's alright. So who's your number two?
My number two, as like inspiration and success wise, I like Mickey Singh.
Yeah, he's good. Yeah, I like him, man.
I like Mickey Singh. Jasmine Sandalist, obviously. I'll put Jasmine as my number two.
Right.
Jasmine.
Jasmine, number two. Mickey, number three.
Yeah, I'll put Mickey number three. Like right now, AP Dillon.
Yeah.
Can't fault him. And shall I be honest with you? You know what? I should give this guy a high number because he's the one that's actually made me come back on the scene. In a sense.
Sidhu Moosewala. Wow. I've heard his tracks. And I've heard a lot of praises from him as well.
Right now,
A lot
he
of praises.
is like
The Don.
right now. He's like the Imran Khan right now.
Yeah.
Imran Khan is on. When I was listening to him, I was like, yo, what is going on here? This is my style of music. This is something that I would want to do. You get me? And I was listening to him. Then at the same time, I was thinking, you know what? What's happening? We could pull gangster off better than this. You get me? And the next few.
Inshallah, one day, if you're gonna watch this Sidhu Moosewala,
I'd love to work with Sidhu.
work with him. Come on. Right. Tell us a funny moment that you've had in your music career. Because you must have had
I
loads.
must have had loads. Some I can't share, obviously. Let me just think. Yeah, when I was about 15, about 15, 16, I went to my first event. I was part of this first one.
Yeah.
Just got
Oh,
into
right,
it.
yeah.
You know, we were like kind of big on the social media back then, you know, high
Yeah.
five and all of this. I went to this event, and some girls come up. We have a autograph. I'm young, you know. I'm like, how the hell am I going to do this? What do I do? Do I put Kami Kano? Do I put my real name or what? I was just confused and then okay. So give me a pen, where do you want to sign it? Pull the arm out. Oh, bloody hell. So I just put Kami Kano.
Yeah, wow, that's good. Right, this is a bit of a funny question now. If you could be a fruit, what would you be and why?
I'd be a strawberry.
Yeah.
It's exotic, you know,
Yeah.
flavor.
Right. Any forthcoming tracks?
Plenty.
Plenty. As in this year.
This year. I've already dropped 3. And I said before, I'm going to go plan the next video shoot. I've got some with Blitz. Obviously, Blitz is my day one. So
Blitz, as in Blitz.
Blitz
Yeah.
Blitz Eye. He's my day one. Everyone knows that. And got some work with him. Lucky, I've worked with Lucky.
Yeah.
Lucky's fresh, up and coming. I've got a lot of work with Lucky. He's got a lot of work of his own as well. We're like little brother, big
Brothers,
brother,
yeah, right.
little brother, big brother relationship. At the same time, we're like business partners, and at the same time, we just, you know what, it's a big future for us.
So just watch out, yeah. Lucky, if you've not heard his songs, please do check his songs out, yeah. Just go on YouTube, write Lucky, Luqy, and he come and you know he's signed to record label On The Beats. Yeah, do follow these lot on Instagram and everywhere. Yeah, you just go in the search and just write it and it'll come up. If not, just DM me in it. Yeah. Right. So, what message would you want to give to your fans?
To my fans, obviously, you know, I appreciate everything. I would take my time out and message my fans. Even this, you know, this is, I'm not coming here for an interview.
Yeah,
I come
yeah.
here to, you know, you showed me a lot of support
Yeah.
throughout this. I thought I'd do return the favour.
Respect.
You've got this new thing going on, I want to support you with it.
Yeah.
So that's just the sort of person I am. I want to thank my family because without them, nothing's possible. Obviously, and I do need to come on lives a bit more. I wish I had time. I'm not really a selfie sort of guy. It's just not me, but I'm working on it.
Just
if people message me,
like to the fans personally, if the music artist isn't like replying to you, or like you say, obviously you reply back and everything, if they're like not on the scene, quite oftenly on social media, then just think that they're getting down to their music. This is why they do this.
It is hard as well. When you've got like 20, 30, 40, 50,000 followers. You've got thousands of people messaging you. It's hard to reply sometimes. At the moment, I don't have that, but I still try. Even if I did, I would try to reply back to everyone. Even when I drop music, I get hundreds and hundreds of messages. I reply back to everyone, whether it's my Snap, Facebook, Instagram. I'm still building my profile up, but we'll get there. To be honest with you, I'm not really fussed about being big. Right now, it's about the generation. I want them to. I want to bring out the best out of them. My time 8 years ago, I've just come back to myself, to prove to myself that I will do it. And I'm behind a lot of projects. I won't mention. I'm behind a lot of projects, and I'm in talks with other artists as well, up and coming man from Birmingham. They got a lot of. They're the future. Basically. Even rapper Oldham, right?
Yeah, Hypes.
He's heading big ways as well, man. So I'm just here to support everyone. It's all about these guys.
Just remember what he said. He's got a lot of big projects. A lot of new talent coming through as well. So do give Kami Kano music, is it, on Instagram?
Kami Kano for
Trust me when I'm telling you, big things. I have heard 1 or 2 tracks exclusive. I can't tell you nothing about it, but I'm telling you, they are hitters. Personally, me, if he had 50k followers something, believe me, he would blow everyone away. But I would say, just keep following, keep helping, keep supporting. I think that's the main thing. Support these little artists, but support these upcoming artists and all that.
I've been here. I've been on the scene. There's a lot of upcoming artists. You should support upcoming artists. I wouldn't call myself a newcomer. I've been behind the scenes for really God knows how long. And another thing, we need to big up Candy Junction. Look at these sweets.
So have a look at these sweets.
Try to stay focused, but these sweets are like.
This is sponsored by Candy Junction. Please do hit at the Candy Junction on Instagram. He's doing a Eid special at the moment, and so do check him out. He's got loads of candies. You name it, he's got everything, even all the classics and everything. So hit up Candy Junction. Right, let's get to the fans. We've got a few questions from the fans. Now, a fan has asked, would you collaborate with Imran Khan?
Without thinking.
Who would want to collaborate?
But I'm fussy when it comes to music. It has to be my style.
Right.
If I don't like what he's bought, I would say. But of course, I'd work with him.
And another one has asked. Well, actually, you've already answered that. Do you sing in the shower? You've already answered that. Right, which music artist do you look up to?
Looking up to be in what sense, like success-wise?
Just like who you look up like. I would say that's what he's written, but I would say he's probably talking about now. Now, I mean, if you want to think about,
to be honest with you,
artists, we think, wow.
With me, I don't look at someone and say I want to be like, because I want to be myself. That's just my mentality, you know. Like, I don't look at someone. If someone's doing something, I wouldn't go do that. I want to be original.
Basically,
That's
do your
just
own
Kami
thing,
Kano,
innit? I
yeah.
guess.
I want to do my style, my thing.
Yeah, your way.
That's Kami Kano, you know.
Right.
When you hear that, that's a Kami Kano flow, that's a Kami Kano song.
Right. Got so many questions here, yeah. We're gonna be here all day here, yeah. So, do you want to sing a bit of your rap poem thing for the fans?
The sweet kind of like,
Sweet's gonna. That's the Kanji Junction for you.
I'll give you a proper exclusive one. I've not even thought about what I'm doing with this yet.
You hear that? Exclusive.
I'm only gonna spit a little bit for you. Okay. This is totally different, like, you know, we're talking about the grime,
Yeah,
so you
yeah.
wanna kind of, yeah. Yo, I've been through a lot of madness in my life. Still, my mind's never been in peace. I'm trying to keep it eyes chill. Don't know about my life. You don't know how the hell I feel. The world's full of fakeness, and I'm just trying to keep it real. Rhymes for days. You know I'm real like that. You might think you know me. You don't know me like that. You don't want smoke, trust. We don't play like that. Yo, I'm old school, so you know I'm bit like that. All the fake in this dunya, it don't amaze me. Trap star lifestyle, it don't faze me. I've been on the streets, but the roads never made me. Setbacks in life, but I can only blame me.
Yo.
See, I can do that
Yo,
style if I
I
wanted
love
to.
that,
That's-
man. That is gangster stuff. That is
Maybe
gangster
that's
stuff,
like
man.
upcoming stuff.
Thank you so much for that. You know what I mean?
With the sweet in my mouth.
Yeah, with the sweet. Right. So that's it.
Thank you. It's been
Thank you for watching this, and please do follow Kami Kano on Instagram, on Facebook, on Snapchat. And like I said to you, this show was sponsored by the Candy Junction, and please do hit up the Candy Junctions and everything. They got loads of stuff for you. So thank you and take care.